Good morning. Where's Barney? There he is. Say good morning. I think he is eager to go. We are going to do the park run this morning. I thought I would pick up the vlog and do a bit of a spend the day with me. Tom is off. It's a Saturday and Tom's off golfing today, and he's also got like a friend's birthday later this afternoon, and we're seeing friends tomorrow. So I thought today, seeing as though I'm having a solo Saturday, I could vlog it. And I really want to do just a cozy spend the day with me. Might do a bit of an evening routine within today's video. I want to do a slow cooker recipe and pop out some Halloween decorations, seeing as though we are now in October. And yeah, above all, just spend the day with me. So I think we're going to start this morning with a run, seeing as though we're going to have pretty much a cozy home day. And there's a new series that I'm watching on TV which is so good, so I want to watch some of that today as well, which is called Tell Me Lies on Disney. It's a bit racy, it's a bit raunchy, but it's a really good watch. So I've been watching that. That's definitely, I've been watching without Tom kind of program. So I'll watch some more of that today. So I thought, yeah, because we're having a home day, cozy day, you know, I thought I would start the day with a run and a little community run, like park run. If anything can get you in the motivated spirit, it's that. It is one of those, it's a 5K run. I'm gonna do the one at Fletcher Moss today, and then go to Gales afterwards, maybe grab some breakfast if the queue's not too big. But yeah, it's 5 kilometers, so it's doable, and it's one of those that, in fact, I just reminded myself I need to get my watch, my Garmin watch. So, you know, some people walk it, or like there's always a walker at the back to like a, you know, just to like make sure everyone's okay. There's always someone at the back walking, so there's always people walking there, even at like a bit of jogging, a bit of walking. I'm feeling like 5K, usually I can run 5K and not stop. However, I have not had any breakfast. I always find running fasted in the morning harder than going for like an afternoon run. I find it, I'm slower with no energy. In fact, I might have a little Humantra electrolyte to start the day, seeing as though it is first thing in the morning. Just get a bit of hydration in me. Got my watch. This is the one that I use. It's just like the standard basic Forerunner 54 or 45, I can't remember. I'll leave it linked below. I'll find it and leave it linked. But it's really good because it can just tell me my pace, time, distance, and I, of course, get to take Barney because it is dog friendly. He does have to be on a lead though, so I'm going to put my waist thing out. In fact, I've got my new running vest as well, which I've not worn yet, so maybe we could wear that. Although, am I going to be a bit warm in all of this? Maybe I should, when I get there, take my jacket off. But I have my new Swift running vest. I feel like I'm going to look like a professional though, and I'll be bringing up the rear. So is it a bit too much maybe? And it does mean I can have everything on me, like my phone and everything, in my vest. But I do think I'll end up being too warm. It's that difficult time of the year at the minute where this time in the morning it's still quite fresh outside, but then during the day it warms up. So I don't know whether to take this or not. I might just take it anyway in the car and then just decide when I get there. I'm actually leaning towards not wearing it. This is more of a vest that I want to wear when I'm taking Barney for a run, not on a park run where it's not going to be 5K and I might end up going further, or, you know, no one really wears a running vest on a park-K run, so I think I might stick with the crowd and just go with this, and then I can always tie this around my waist, clip Barney onto my waist. I have got these pockets that I could put my phone in. Take my AirPods, listen to some music. I usually like to listen to a podcast when I go running, but with the park-K run, sometimes I don't listen to anything, because like it's a very community-driven activity that everyone else keeps you going. But I'll take them anyway. I might listen to some music. Just give me a little pep in my step. Anyway, I hope you enjoy spending the rest of the day with me, and let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh, we did it. Distance 5.26, average pace 629, calories 358. I'll be consuming them for breakfast. Average heart rate 178, time 34:10. We're done. What have we got? A load of rubbish in the mail. I'm not sure what this, okay, I know what this is, I think this is going to be, I don't want to ruin the box here, the parcel to return my, yes it is, my phone in. Okay, perfect. I basically, for the first time ever, I ordered, not for the first time ever I ordered a new phone, but I got a new phone. I went for the new 17 Pro Max, which I haven't set up yet. Someone else found it really daunting, the prospect of setting up a new phone and having everything moved over and doing all of that. This arrived yesterday and I just haven't set it up yet. So I will do that. Looks very fancy and brand new and sparkling clean. I've already got a phone case for that upstairs. My old phone, for the first time ever, I've done a trade-in. So we'll see how this goes, because I figured in the past, I'm like, oh, I'll sell it at some point, like an old phone, or it's always worth having a phone. But then I don't use them. Like, I've probably got a couple of phones that I could maybe, well, they're too old to sell now, probably. Well, I'm sure they will sell, but they're not for anything worthy. Like, this will be worth a few £100s still. So that is what that is for, to go back in that. That might be a task to do when Tom's here, just in case I need his help, because he's the techie one of the fam. Anyway, back with our Gail's breakfast. I went for a sourdough. Oh, I forgot to go buy a Tesco, so I was going to get some ingredients for a slow cooker recipe and put that on this morning. I might pop back out actually and do that before showering, hair wash and everything like that, so that I can at least get that started and get that on. Yeah, anyway, I did get a loaf of sourdough. In fact, I don't know what, this is a different sourdough. This is a wholemeal, it smells good. And it is huge. But I had that free. If you've got the Gail's app, you collect, I think it's when you collect 8 stars at 8 purchases. And if you spend over £20 in a purchase, you actually get 2 stars as well. So you soon rack them up if you go as often as I do. Got a cortado and also just grabbed this for some breakfast. The only downside to going on a Saturday to Gail's or any bakery in the village is that it's so busy after park run. Like, the queues for every cafe going is huge, and especially when you're a mid to back end of the group runner like myself, because everyone's already beaten you to it at the cafes. So there was a bit of a wait for the coffee, but yeah, I went for this for my breakfast. This is the overnight oats apple and blackcurrant one with almond butter and blackcurrant chia compote. It's, oh, that's what's in there. I always just thought that was like a blackcurrant jam, but it's got chia seeds in it. Can you see? I thought it was just kind of, you know, like raspberries have seeds in, but that makes sense because there is a lot in there. But this is delicious for a good, hearty, wholesome, fulfilling breakfast as well. Could definitely DIY this. But in fact, no excuses. I'm just gonna end it like that. I could definitely do this myself. I think I will do that. I will go and get some ingredients for our slow cooker recipe. I'm going to do beef chilli, beef and bean chilli. Put that on for a good few hours and just let it. I haven't ever done a slow cooker recipe, I don't think. And we have a slow cooker in there. We tend to use our air fryer most often, like more often than not. That's gets most use. And in fact, I'll show you, because I have recently been sent a brand new one from Swan. I think I showed it to you on my Instagram. So this is in our pantry. We just have the kind of coffee station, usually all these little bits and bobs. I tend to put them away, but this is Tom's domain. I really don't know how to use this. Definitely need to learn how to. And then we've just got for aesthetics, a little cooking book stand. I think this is from the shop Homebird, which I love. And then we've got a recipe book, Timeless Classics, a recipe book. I bought that initially with the intention of it being like a Christmas edition recipe book to have out, but I've ended up keeping it out all year, and I definitely need to fill it up. I have some recipe cards, which I might just either stick in or, because guys, look, it's empty. In fact, I feel like this could be a really fun thing. Oh, this has just got me so excited. Okay, have I got ADHD brain? I don't think I have ADHD. I mean, everyone has probably got traits of it, or traits of certain things like this, but the way my brain works, I'm telling you about one thing, then I moved on to the next, and then I get distracted by something else, and I kind of forget what I came in for initially, which was to show you my blooming air fryer. But anyway, this, I would love it so, so much. Let's get this recipe book filled with all of your guys' family recipes. So whether that's sweet, savoury, snacks, light bites, lunches, dinners, desserts. If you have a family recipe, please, and maybe if you don't mind me sharing it, or let me know if you want me to keep it secret. If you can message me on Instagram the recipe, I will add it to my book, and we can have a collection of Freya's followers' family recipes. How nice would that be? Please do that, guys. No matter how simple, how complex, no matter what it is, because let's face it, there's quite a few pages to fill out here. Let's do that together. And like I said, if you prefer me to keep it secret, just mention that, pop a note. And if you don't have Instagram, email me your recipe, which I would never normally give out my email. I mean, it's in the description, it's always in the description box anyway for brands to reach out to me if they need to. But preferably on Instagram, if you can send me your family recipes, I would love that so, so much. Oh, that's got me so excited for that. And I do have a Christmas edition, so maybe we could do it again around Christmas time, and I can fill out my other Christmas recipe book for that. But for now, just like all year round recipes, whether they're festive, seasonal, summery, spring, whatever. And we'll fill up this book with all of your guys' suggestions. Okay, we also just have a little treat jar. I got this one from HomeSense, I think, and I just have the little white bones in it, because obviously aesthetics. Oh, I need to give this side a bit of a wipe down. Little milk bones. Barney, do you want one? I can hear him. He's heard me in the treat jar. Have you heard me in the treat jar? There you go. Oh, that's nice for being a good running buddy. Something else I need to tell you about that, but let's just stick with this for now. Air fryer, slow cooker, and we just have a wooden chopping board here that doesn't fit in our drawers. So yeah, new air fryer, which we get to use from Swan. I love this because it's a space-saving one, so it's stacked rather than side by side like our old one was. It takes up less space on the worktop, and it's also despite taking up less space, it's a bigger litre capacity. Each drawer has a shelf in it, so you can even have 2 layers of things. So you could have like vegetables on one layer, salmon on the other. So you could do like a full roast dinner in here if you really wanted to. You could take out the thing and put a chicken in there. But this is the slow cooker that we're going to use today. Morphy Richards. I'll leave it linked below. I think I got this one off Amazon. I was kind of waiting for the cozy season. I feel like slow cooker recipes, I just need to give Barney his dinner. I'm getting distracted again. Slow cooker recipes are perfect for like cozy season. So I really want to get into the habit of doing them more. And then, you know, like in an evening, say whenever Tom gets home from work, it's just like dinner's ready, because he's usually the chef of our household, okay? But sometimes if he's not getting home till about 6 o'clock, and then it's like, right, what are we doing for dinner? It's just whatever's quick, because I'm a 6 o'clock in an evening dinner eater. I don't like to eat any later than that, ideally. So I have my dinner quite early, and like I said, if he's not getting home till that time, I'm then like hungry. So I don't want to wait another hour and a half for a wholesome recipe to be made. I'm like, what are we having? And then that's where we slack a little bit sometimes and go with a convenience option. which isn't necessarily healthier or wholesome or as filling or whatever. So yeah, that is my morning chat. I feel like I was going to tell you something else. A couple of recipes we could do, like a stew and dumplings in the slow cooker. We could do a bolognese, which is probably going to be a favourite of mine. Packets full of veggies, but today we're going to do, I'll show you when we go and get the ingredients, but beef, bean, chilli. And then, oh yeah, I was saying, brain being distracted. What I was saying is, if Tom's getting home from work later one evening, it doesn't matter if the slow cooker's done, then I could just heat up a packet of rice or a potato, whatever, and have mine served, or pasta, and then he can just have his whatever he gets in. So I want to get into the more slow cooker recipes in general. We could maybe do like a slow cooker recipe a week, something like that. And yeah, it'd be nice for me to do some cooking rather than Tom just doing all the cooking in our house. Okay, chili time. I'm going to start with getting a chopping board out. It's unnecessary, this step, but I am just going to brown off the mince that I've just got in a pan with a little oil, just to add a bit of extra flavour. But again, you don't have to do that part. You could just put it straight in the slow cooker. Oh, that's going to smell good for you, Barney. I did go for a lean mince, just so that it's a little bit healthier. Wow, there's lots here. This is enough for leftovers as well, I think. And you could have this with sweet potato or rice. I've actually got, which I'm going to have with mine later, cauliflower rice, which is very healthy because there's literally nothing to it. It's just rice to cauliflower. But I have also got some of my Gale's bread that if I'm feeling like I want a bit more carby with it, I can just have a slice of bread with it as well. But yeah, just browning off the mince a little bit, and then I will cut up the veggies, add them to the pot, add it all together. We essentially need an onion, a couple of peppers, kidney beans, black beans, a couple of tins of chopped tomatoes, some garlic. I'm just going in with the jarred garlic, some paprika and chili. I'm just going to put a little bit in, not too much. Bung it all in and then leave it on the slow cooker until I'm ready for dinner this evening. It's already midday though, so I reckon 4 to 5 hours, so I'll put it on high and then just, yeah, have it. What am I doing here? Knife.
The fall is coming, I can feel it. The breeze brings goosebumps to my skin.
to do my nails. As you can tell, one came off this morning, so I'm going to redo them. And I've also just, oh, I've got hair on my lip somewhere, and it gets caught in your lip balm or lip gloss if you're wearing gloss. I just put a little bit of minimal makeup on today. There we go. Because I always find I'm more productive, or I don't know, I just feel better about myself if I wear even just minimal makeup. So when I say minimal, as in like no foundation or anything like that, just a bit of tiny bit of light BB cream or concealer, flick of mascara, and I've put on a lip balm from Valentino Beauty. It's one of their like, it's in the pink spiky packaging, and it's a lip balm, but with a tint to it, so it's like got a nice rose colour. Bit of bronzer. I've come downstairs as well, and it smells amazing. You know, that just like smell of warmth and coziness. When you walk into someone's house, you can tell they've been cooking. That's what it smells like with the slow cooker on. I've also just pinned my hair a little bit. I've been doing this a little bit more when I've been styling my hair, because I find it lasts longer. Even though I'm not doing anything today, we are spending time with friends tomorrow, and yeah, it's just easier and lasts a lot longer if I do like, if I pin it so that it cools. Essentially that's all I'm doing, is just pinning the curl as I use it, and I use my GHD curve. I've shown you so many times. So I've just put a little roller in the front. The rest of it is just, I've done a curl and then I've clipped it, essentially. And I could easily take it out now, but I thought whilst I do my nails, I'll just leave them in. Nails, I'm gonna go with my favorite color. It's the color that I've got on now, and it's my favorite one for this time of the year. It's called, let me show you a bit closer up. All the stuff that I use is linked on my Amazon storefront, which will be in the description box if you did want to try DIY gel nails yourself. But this is the OPI gel in Bonfire Serenade. So yeah, it's my favorite one to use at this time of the year. I've got it on my toes as well at the minute. My toes just seem to, at least for me anyway, just seem to last for ages, essentially until they've grown out and I need to redo them. They don't chip or peel off or anything. So time to do my nails. I'll show you what they look like after. Again, I've shown you this process before, but essentially I will remove the gel, I will file, shape, cuticle remove, and then go in with base coat of OPI as well. 2 to 3 layers, usually 2 with this one. If it's darker, I go in with 2 layers, if not 3. And then OPI gel top coat. Use a lint wipes, which I've not got out yet, with the Miley nail prep and polish wipe, to like remove the tacky residue that you get from when you do your nails at the very end. And then I go in with a little cuticle oil, and that is how I do my nails.
Say something that will make my day, 'cause these memories of her won't go away. They're haunting me so I can't sleep. She was a pretty little liar who cut me deep, 'cause she left me here alone. Now my bed feels just like cobblestone. Oh, why did she go? Oh, was I supposed to know that she'd leave? Was I too naive to think that she'd be the one? Whoa, why did she go? I met her back in 2005. It was her crooked little smile that caught my eye. Time went by and it was her and I. She promised me.
I cannot gatekeep this tracksuit. I've briefly mentioned it before, but not kind of like shown it to you in depth. It's from a brand called American Vintage. It is the comfiest thing I own. So this is what I'm wearing today. I did get both the top and the bottoms in a medium. However, they're a bit like Free People, where they're already quite oversized. So The bottoms, I just kind of like roll them over just because the leg length on them is quite long and like slouchy and comfortable. But I also got the matching hoodie and then also the sweatshirt, and I like wearing either, to be honest with you, but I thought I would just show it to you. I definitely want to get another colour, possibly the grey, but it's on my Christmas wish list for this year. It's the Atube set from American Vintage, and there's also an American Vintage in Manchester now, which is new to me. Tom was telling me the other day, he walked past it and I was like, really? So I googled it and he was right. Tom is actually en route back now for a couple of hours that we're going to spend together this afternoon before he heads out to his birthday's night out type thing. I want to head down into the basement to just see if there are any couple of little bits to pop out for Halloween. Nothing like too, you know, like I'm not going to be decorating my drive or anything. I tend to do that literally just the day or two before Halloween. I would love to watch a horror this evening, given that it is October and I'm putting out a couple of Halloweeny bits, but I just don't know if I could do it by myself. Tom's not even a horror watcher, but I will often coax him into a new psychological thriller, and then we start watching it and he's like, this is horror, isn't it? And I'm like watching through my fingers already going, no, it's a thriller. Also, I have Gogglebox to catch up on, and I love Gogglebox. It's one of my favourite TV shows, so we can watch that this afternoon with our yummy dinner. Little trick, once your dishwasher's done, apparently if you put a tea towel over it like that, it helps absorb some of the like moisture. So, tea time. I'm going to have apple and cinnamon tea. These are from, I think they're from Aldi. I often feel like when I vlog, I kind of dictate to you guys of what I'm going to be doing within the vlog. And then I end up usually cutting it all out anyway because I find it's boring. So, sorry if that is annoying. I just almost like to tell myself what I'm doing during the day and then tell you guys too, so you know what's to come, but I shouldn't do that. I should just vlog as I'm doing things. So here we go. Tea, little biscuit, Gogglebox, and a couple hours of chill.
You just said, did you go that far? I hate you.
I mean, no, come back ever.
Can't go with their taxis.
What a mood that if you was in the same position, me and you broke up, and then one of your best friends moves in on me.
I have delved into the storage room to pick out some last additions to our seasonal decor for this year, aside from obviously, like I said, the couple of bits that I have got to kind of decorate the porch area and everything for Halloween, which I won't do until a day or two before. Probably after we go pumpkin picking, around then. So let me show you what I've got. Firstly, a couple of cushions. We've got this little ghost cushion, which I got from Home Sense. I've just washed this from last year, so it's nice and puffy and fresh and clean. And same with this one as well. This isn't Halloween-y, but I hadn't put it out yet for autumn, so it's a gorgeous kind of like textured pumpkin cushion. I've seen that they've brought them again this year. This one's also Home Sense or TK Maxx. I've seen them bring out an orange, like a rusty kind of coloured version of this cushion, as well as the neutral colour again this year. So if you do like it, it should still be in Home Sense or TK Maxx. These are, again, Home Sense that I picked up for Halloween trick-or-treat. So I'm just going to pop these in the treat cupboard for now. It's a set of 13. Spooky number there, unlucky for some, but fun fact, I quite like the number 13. Yeah, so I'll put these away in the cupboard for now and do those again closer to Halloween. We've got a couple of little mini felt ghosts that I usually pop in a bowl somewhere, and they are just the cutest little things ever. $9.99. And look, there you go. They've got a load displayed in a bowl there as well. These little mini Pottery Barn dupes I got from Poundland, I think. Last year or the year before. They are tapered candle holders, obviously, as you can see there, but I actually quite like them just sat out on the shelf or something. I put these in the black room last year, but I think I might put them in here, maybe on this shelf. And I also have these books, which I got from Asda last year. I think they were part of a range that Stacey Solomon had done. I particularly like that one, like linen textured textured cover with brews and potions on there. As you can tell, I've already got a seasonal throw on Barney's bed, and I just have a plain cushion on here currently, so I'm going to switch that one out for a seasonal one. I'm not sure which to do either the ghost or the pumpkin. I quite like the ghost. What about both? I might even just do both, you know. I'm going to take these little guys and move that candle over and pop them here on this shelf. I don't know what that is. I think it might have been a bit of candle that's leaked. It's kind of stained that book, but never mind. But if we were to do kind of an autumn Halloween-y tablescape at any point, I can always just grab these and move them down and pop some candles in them. Let's take these ones through into the front room, where we currently have this little kind of autumn display from which I showed you in my autumn decorate with me. Again, there's a few finishing touches I like to do in this bookshelf, but I do quite like the idea of having lots of books. Once upon a time I thought I'd just have like randomly styled pieces, individual pieces, which maybe one day I will do and kind of go back to. But for now, I quite like having lots of books on display. I think I'm gonna add this little display. Let's put the black one at the front, because otherwise you're not gonna see it against the bookshelf. I already have this bowl in here with some pumpkins, like some wooden pumpkins that I love. So I don't want to disturb this, but what I might do is just pop a couple of ghosts kind of in and amongst the pumpkins that I've already got in here. Just so, again, it's more of like an Halloween touch. There we go. How cute are they? I just think they are so adorable. Love them.
Let me here alone. I know it's dumb, I still check my phone, 'cause I can't move on. Whoa. Why did she go? Whoa. Was I supposed to know that she'd leave? Was I too naive to think that she'd be the one? Whoa. Just tell me, why did she go?
An absolute elite snack, possibly a new favourite that I've discovered from M&S. Sorry, you're so low. These Swiss multi-chocolate and caramel biscuit tea clouds. That's a bit of a mouthful. Oh, they're so good. I am just going to limit myself to a few so I don't literally have the entire pack. I'm going to do 5. Oh, yeah, 5. 5 will be enough. So I'm going to enjoy these whilst carrying on watching Tell Me Lies, and that is my evening. It is getting dark now outside, hence why the lights are all on, and it is time for me to end off today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed spending the day with me. Thumbs up as always if you have, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you all very soon in my next video. Make sure you try these out. Incredible. Bye guys.